Hello, this is Dirk Schiemann with some money game and analysis with XG. I'll stop the money game session once we have a sufficient amount of interesting decisions and material to analyze. My best guess is that that will take like 10 to 15 minutes, but of course that depends on the games. So let's just jump into the action and see what comes up. Okay, first interesting decision here. I could counter slot, but I don't duplicate anything, so I really don't like this play. So I'll just step up to the 21. Which is a mistake after third roll. It's always a little bit in the third roll. I wouldn't say embarrassing. I mean, that's too much, and it's really not a big deal. So nothing to be concerned about. So I suppose I have to hit, and the 4 is down. 5-3 I can make. If I make the anchor, I don't have a good 5. On the other hand, I really want to have it, but this is a very strong alternative. But then XG has the whole roll to attack me, so maybe I should settle on this, making an inside point, putting XG on the bar, and protecting my blot here. I think I like this one best. Okay, of course, continue. So that's the first time to pause and think about the position. I guess a good reference position would be some sort of 4-5 double 3 dance opening. I have, compared to that, I have more men in the zone, but XG has the 5 points, so certainly a take, but I also think it's a clear double. So I will cube. Double 5's great shot. Only downside is that this could be a boring game, depending on what XG rolls. I think just bring one checker around. Or it could be really interesting if the blitz fails. Okay. Now I should maximize covers. I think if I play 11 to 10, that's some additional covers, but a little bit duplicating 5s, so feels wrong. 6 is clear. And this 4, 6, 3, double 3, 6, 5. This looks reasonable. Yeah, difficult for me to decide. Right move, wrong roll. Okay, I need more direct covers, so that is 6s and 4s. And there was a mistake. Okay, 2 down. I don't need more direct covers. That's interesting. I make the 4 point, 2 point of course. And hopefully I'll be able to hit on the 5. I think if that guy, the back checker, had been in the outfield, probably I just would pick and pass. But I think I need to go for the close board here and take a little risk. 5-3 covers, and yeah, now we get into this sort of boring game, but what can you do? Three, 1, that looks natural. It wasn't, probably no big deal. So now my only concern is safety, simply because if I don't get hit, I'm virtually sure to win a gammon. So then I won't take any extra risks. 6-3. So, I mean, this can go on auto roll, auto move, yeah. Thank you. 4 points. Okay, how am I supposed to play this? I think this is the reply. I'm really sort of bad at opening replies. Always have to think, and I'm not always getting it right. Yeah, make the anchor and take it from there. 4-6, clear hit. 3-1. It's interesting, but I think I have to hit. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I thought the race was about even, but yeah, I understand the rationale. Maybe we'll have a look at it in the analysis. Hitting 2 looks weird, but what doesn't? I will hit this checker and then minimize shots. Yeah. Okay. Also a mistake. Now I forced myself into some sort of blitzing position. Now that I have the blood there on the ace, I should also cover it. General rule of thumb, because that blood is a liability, and yeah, you should make the ace point usually. Yeah, then I will continue my blitz attempt that I somehow managed to get into, but now that's what comes out of an ill-advised blitz attempt. Ruin of a position that doesn't make it. I mean, that's optically nice, but still it's a really bad position. It's just not very volatile, so XG doesn't want to double it yet. Okay, I mean, just make a point. I think I'll... I mean, I could consider entering and hitting, but what's the game plan here? I don't see any, so I won't do that. Play it as a holding game. Yeah. Okay, I would be really surprised if XG doesn't double this, because my position is deteriorating. I don't lose too many gammons, that's for sure. With the 4-5 structure, I have holding structure, but yeah, I probably will be able to release the checkers. I have a hard time passing this, so I will check. Okay, let's just... Okay, it's just borderline. I wouldn't be surprised if ++ will pass it. Yeah. But now I'm left with this mess here. Proof. Play some funny moves. Maybe that can like that. I can remake my board. I don't know where to play all these deuces. Or, not so funny, just make the 5 point. Okay, I'll play like this. 5-1. Make the board what for, but it Do I need to step up here? Maybe. I don't know. Let's just make the point. Okay, behind the 6 prime, at least my 6 is killed now, so I should roll a couple of them. Okay. That helps, certainly. Not that I'm in great shape, but a fighting chance. Okay, another mistake. But let's look at that later. So now I can hit and give up the point. So, but then with the blots here, I think that's just an invitation to get gammoned. I know I have to build my board first. Do I want to get hit? I mean, that would be this, release that checker and getting hit. But I probably don't want to get hit. Okay, I'll just play that checker around. Okay, now I have to step out because I certainly... Or do I play this? Maybe some immediate shot leaving numbers. Okay, I'll make the board. Mistake. I should have stepped out. For 3, again out. I cannot destroy the board. Keep the back points. Now I leave from the back point. Yeah. And I can hit, which I should do. I can safety 1 blot. I rather go for control and hope for the best. That was not the best, obviously. Slot the point. And hope for another shot. I will keep the 3 checkers. Maybe I can roll an ace. And yes, that was the plan. So I increased my chances to hit in case I get a shot, which is not the case. So try my best against the gammon, which probably won't be enough. Backgammon is not an issue still. Yeah, okay. That was that, and I think that's enough material to analyze. So what I will do now, I'll switch to an analysis board and import the game. The games, that is. Open. Okay. How difficult can it be? That should be the last one. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, let's look at some decisions. And this is all like not very interesting stuff. Standard double take. Would have been really bad not to have found that one. Yeah, that's obvious. Big market losers, so it wasn't too difficult to find either. And this is one of these. Okay, more builders for the 5 points, still with the 4 cover and all the indirects. It seems like that just is more good rolls overall. To really find out what's going on here, you would have to look at the dice distribution tool, XG's dice distribution tool. But yeah, I'm always surprised that XG very often doesn't want to have 2 direct covers but prefers one direct and more indirect covers for the 2-point, that is. But yeah, that's another case. Okay, so I think that was the interesting part. There was one choice of a pick and pass play that was way too early to do that. So what I often do is, okay, here it was clearly correct to bring the builder down. At what point I should simply hit and cover, or maybe never. So I thought in a position like this, it might be an overplay to leave the block there, but probably still I would leave it, I don't know, let's check it out. So here you leave it, but then, for example, make white's board stronger, and then you have a borderline position. So that's also a way to learn. Find borderline positions where both plays are equal. And now, if you move it a little bit, I mean, if you put one more checker inside, for example, then it's probably pick and pass now, clearly. And if you put that checker further back, then it's probably hit and down. So yeah, so much about borderline positions, and the rest, I think it was just standard, nothing special. The second game was more interesting. Okay, first mistake. Yeah, against 3 checkers I should create some structure. I think that's clear now what I mean by that. I mean, if that checker is here and there are fewer returns, probably it's clear to hit. And, or for that matter, if that checker has escaped, or even in this position, that's also interesting. This position, I don't know, many returns, but yeah, I'm down in the race. So am I supposed to, okay, that is still the structure play, just because of the number of returns. So again, this is how you can play with positions, play around to learn what are the main factors. But yeah, I should have realized against 3 checkers back structure is more important, and too many returns, never mind. What was this? The blitzing play, okay. Won't get sleepless nights over that. Felt like reducing shots is important, and at first it seemed that it would work. I mean, now, of course, I have to follow through. And then we get to this. Take pass decision. Again, very hard time passing this. I don't see this as a back game. That is more like a holding type game. I think I would have found the pass, for example, in a position like this, when white has more prime building material, so that he can trap my back checkers. So that is certainly a pass, I would say. I mean, the other one was a pass as well, but that I would have found probably. And put one more checker on top of the prime. I think that's an easy take. So again, sort of a borderline position. And we got some more mistakes here. This is, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, just move up to the 20, but no big deal, so nothing to worry about. Again, moving up. I didn't know, I thought maybe I keep my flexibility and so that I can run from both points, but apparently not. Okay, yeah, this is, Actually, now I'm at a point where I don't want to get hit, especially with my weak board. So, was there a hitting opportunity before that? No? Okay. So I don't want to do that. Actually, that's the only reason why this play is bad, or bad is too much, but it's not the right play, because it would be the right play for DMP, where you don't care about losing a gammon, and here, when I get hit, certainly I will lose more gammons, and I cannot compensate that by the extra wins. Okay, and here, just the other way around, seems. This time, I should have maximized contact. Now I'm ready. I mean, as ready as I can be at this stage with a 4-point board. So I should have forced contact. So again, my play loses fewer gammons, but this time the additional gammon risk is justified. Okay, and the rest, is there anything else? I don't think so. So I think I will wrap it up now. That was just my first try. It's also the possibility of playing some short matches and doing some analysis. I think for the next time I'll flag the interesting positions, so that makes it easier for me to browse through. But okay, this is it for now. Take care. Bye bye.